And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Murray now on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Murray off play action. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So back-to-back in. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
No, we changed it.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Well, this defense for the Cards, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Yeah.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The Ravens at 9 and 6 now. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to...
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off, and the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 41, Murray trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
The 20.
And the Ravens are going to take possession.
Streak. We're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far, and that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, his 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor?
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood Marquise Brown with career touchdown number 60.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's
in-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. In motion right is Jones. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Here we go with Williams. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now they send a man in motion right.
Williams will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run And that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Oh, they'll let Andrews try to run.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They begin the drive with Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, his 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jones will come now in motion right. Play action. Now Jackson. Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman
from 21 yards away. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
It got his man complete.
And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50.
A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray.
It completes it once more to Anderson.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Shotgun now for Murray.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Murray to air it out again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw is caught here by Anderson.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. Touchdown, Cardinals! Robbie Anderson, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the
Tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation. If it
into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Prater's kick is good, and with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he'll be out right at the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Strip that ball. No, we changed it. He's coming. Check him. You got nothing today. You got nothing. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. Double dog. That's the way.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
No surprise to see him running again here. Is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Here's Jackson to throw.
This one swung out to Williams. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Williams is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On the slant, he'll get it to Jones.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Buying time to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th.
Backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
4th down, here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. On the move past the 40. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, 33 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last time.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Murray trying again after the pick 6.
Able to get this one to McBride.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and now Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. 42 yards.
And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Prater for the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side.